Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Resident Evil. Last time, we had two quote-unquote boss fights. A plant that kind of slapped you around with their tentacles, and a snake that kind of just looked at us. And kind of just looked at us as we pumped it full of shotgun. And then we had some sharks, which I guess we could have shot up, except we just kind of drained the water, and then there was one flopping around. We electrocuted it, so it was pretty eventful. We found that there was a backyard in the spacious hovel, and I guess some weird monster woman who had I don't know, it looked like her hands were in some, what are they called, wooden shackles or whatever, and they beat the crap out of us. One hit knockout. And then we picked up a battery. We picked up a battery. We're gonna do the shotgun. Picked up a battery to use next to this waterfall. Let's see. Do we need anything else from in here? We might need the crank. Oh, we should definitely equip the shotgun. Okay, now that thing should be in the courtyard. So we're gonna have to traverse through the mansion again. And head our way over to the courtyard and use the battery to power up that elevator. Been a lot of strange going on here. Apparently, some experiments turned all these people into zombies. We had those. I think we had the introduction of the hunters, the scaly amphibious-looking claw guys. I believe this is the way to go. Alright, good. I'm starting on my way around this mansion. Well, check the map again. I say that as I have to check the map. Well, do we have any... Hey, wrong button again. So, once again, we don't really have inventory space. There are some items that we can go get. And I'm wondering... Well, we're gonna pass up that item box. So we'll go back, and I know there was an herb in here. Well, not in here specifically, but at the end of this hallway was a room, the mirror room. Oh, that zombie's gone. I was afraid because I... Okay, hello! Oh, kind of shot under him. Oh. Oh. Those defense items working. Oh, now he's just swinging wildly. Just face full of shotgun there. So these defensive items are actually coming in great, nice handy, very handy. There are blue herbs growing here. You don't need to use them now. Okay, so we... Can he poison us? Oh, that got rid of the loading screen. How much ammo we have? We have one shell reserve. See, this thing, I feel, you think an elaborately fashioned globe. See, because you think this thing would have something, right? Or at least this thing would have something. Some kind of internal organ. You can't tell it came from human or an animal. Figured you'd do something with this things, but they're just kind of there to gawk at. Was that all that was in there? Yep, that was everything. So now we're gonna take the long walk around, the long run, I should say, around the perimeter. I guess we're finally getting some nice ambient music. Would have been nice start of the game. With all the backtracking and exploration. Of course, now that we know kind of where we're going, we don't really, I don't think we really need the music now. Alright, so there's a room right here. Okay, that room's busted through. No zombies around here. Okay. So we just went through the twisty hallway. And over here, how's my health looking? Caution. Alright, so let's just use that herb we just picked up. I feel like that was a kind of a net negative, what we just did. So there's something in here. Oh, well. Oh, no, there's more things in here. Alright, anything, a collection of scientific books, all of them biology related. More books. Is there anything? Oh, hey! Ammo. That's a good deal. Alright. Is that everything in the mansion? No, there are things over there. But I don't. We can probably come back later if we come back later. Okay, now we're outside, the path to the courtyard. Every time I hear those moths flickering at the flame, I keep thinking there's a moth, some sort of Mothra that's gonna fly at us, but not quite yet. Okay. So here, it's over here. No, that's like it's like a well. So I guess we have to go all the way back around. Let's see. So, whoops. So to the left, that looks like that's a waterfall. Alright, so we're gonna go down into the drained pool. And then back up, but I'm half expecting like some sort of alligator hop out and... Okay, well something hopped out. It's these snakes. Ow. No, no, no. No, no. Just keep running, keep running. Alright, good. Well, something hopped out. I keep expecting some giant squid to hop out of the pool, but I guess they didn't perfect the T-virus or whatever to that point yet. Okay, so over here should be nope, 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 not there. Over here, there we go. Should be the spot where we put the battery. Battery has been taken out. Well, we're gonna reinsert it. I'm going to use the elevator. Oh, there we go. To go back up. So that's where the well, or it looked like it was a well. And then we're going to head back to the pool. Okay, the snakes I guess are just over on that end. So we're going to take the crank. We're going to refill the pool. Sound of the waterfall seems to have stopped. Alright, I guess we're going to take the crank back with us again. So we'll head back. We'll go down the elevator and into the unknown. Who knows? Who knows what's behind the waterfall? Oh, the waterfall. Waterfall gone. Secret passage. And now down the ladder. It's like some caves. A blue herb in case we were poisoned. We're not poisoned, but we're kind of hurt. Oh, an item box. There we go. Use that. Oh, there you go. Typewriter too. Oh, let's take the ink ribbons. Let's grab that herb too. Why not? Let's grab the. There you go. Is there anything else in this? Oh, there's something else. Oh. Well, there's something on that other side it looks like, but we can't get there yet. Is there anything else? The old typewriter, save your progress. No. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything around here. So let's dump the blue herb and the ink ribbons here. Let's pull out a red herb. And any other green herbs? One green herb. I have a handful of green herbs. Oops. Well, let's put the crank away. Actually, it's not. What'd that crank over there look like? Now that I think about it. Hexagonal. Okay. We have a square crank, so that won't fit in there. Put the square crank away. Put the square crank away. There we go. Let's combine these herbs. And we'll just use them and just top ourselves off at full health. We're running. I think about it. We're kind of low on shotgun ammo. No, I think we'll be okay. I don't think the pistol will pack much of a punch. Against any monsters we'll find here. Alright, so what do we have around here? Let's go this way. See what's behind the door. Oh. A green herb to replace the one we just used. Oh, there's something shiny over here. Oh, some handgun ammo. And I think I saw something over here. Okay, power source. There's a brown lid. Open it. Take the shaft. Sure, we'll take the shaft. Get a little full-on inventory, though. We might want to make another run back to the item box. Oh, hey, there we go. There's something shiny here. Alright, some more handgun ammo. Can we, like, is there a jump down? A huge gaping hole. Wonder what it's dug for. Well, I mean, we could jump down and find out. I mean, we did just kind of start, so it wouldn't be much of a loss if he fell to his death, but I suppose we'll just have to leave it a mystery. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop these items off. Was there a door in that one? Oh, there was another door. Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, hey! Some shotgun ammo. Looks like we're alright now. We're okay now for a little bit. I don't think we're gonna need to have to resort to the pistol. But it's no use carrying all this ammo for a gun that we're not gonna use. So let's just dump it. Let's dump some of our items. Dump the herb. Where's the hand? I know there's some hand. Is there a clip of handgun ammo? Oh, there it is. Combine the handgun ammo, and we'll dump the shaft too. All right. So let's head back through the door and go through the other door that was around the corner in the big pit room. Yeah, just go straight into the corner and then we'll turn and then we'll just keep going. Alright, let's see what we got. That's a dead end. Let's see what we got around here.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser?
Oh, Enrico, we hardly knew ye. Your entire characters killed them with just one shot. Who could it be? Well, I mean, I suppose you could... Wait, he's holding something. Take the crank. I suppose we could have ran back and tried to find whoever did it, but oh, hey! That's a surprise. We probably should have ran around and figured out who it was, but Crank, We need the crank to advance. Yeah, rest in peace, character who was there to. His only use was to tell us that there was a double crosser. Apparently, they're working. I guess they're working for Umbrella, and then to drop the crank. Not even a moment of exposition to talk. Just uh-oh. Hey there, buddy. Whoa, no. You're supposed to. There you go. All we knew was your name, but we shall miss you. So saith the resident of the evil. Amen. So apparently, I guess, I don't even know, was that Bravo team, Alpha team, that... was he the forward team? Was he the rescue team? None shall know. Because he literally just was there to get shot. Okay, that's an interesting machine. But alright, we go past. Oh, there's a herb over here. You know, let's dump the herb. Chris's inventory space is at a premium, and if we have to, we'll just come back. So let's go see what's behind the door that this weird mechanism was protecting. Oh, hello. What is this? Flamethrower? Why, thank you very much. Uh-oh. What'd that do? Door's locked and won't open. Can we put the flamethrower? Will you set the flamethrower? So I guess if we want to go back and forth through the door, we'll have to leave the flamethrower there. Shall we go on without it? Nah, flamethrower! We'll burn all the fuel before we put it back. Giant boulder, interesting. Whoa, hello! I don't think that cinematic dive was necessary there, Chris. You were gonna get in there. But we didn't go this way to start. Oh no, okay. I was wondering if there was anything back there the boulder might have crushed. But no. Oh! Shotgun shells. Excellent. Let's hoping the boulder didn't crush any items though, because we didn't check that way first. Could have been something nice. Could have been like another magnum, and we could have dual wielded the magnums. But we'll never. Oh hell no! Hell no! Come here. Oh. Burn! The only thing you should do to spiders is burn them. Oh, what are you? Come on. Come on down. Come on. Alright, you know what? We're gonna burn. Anyone else? You got freaking spiders around here? Oh, are you still twitching? Oh crap! Wasted all that. I wasted the fuel. Wait, what? No. Ah! All right, there we go. Anyone else? Anyone else? Alright, I think that was all of them. But you take the survival knife. Oh, you're thing's still twitching. Stab him. Alright, I think he's sufficiently dead. Anything over here? Is that no? Oh, I got. So I guess we only came this way to get the survival knife? Alright. Cut this open, I guess. Was that a boss fight? I mean, we had like a short cutscene, and it was like larger than the larger spiders that were in here. That was a boss fight, man. That was underwhelming. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Well, let's take a look at the map, actually. Well, I guess there is only one way to go, but is there anything in here inside the... Oh! There is! What's this? There's a map of the courtyard. Yeah, we'll take the map. So really? Like, is that all? Oh, there's a thing over there. Well, this map's, I guess, nominally useful. Alright, well, I got the map. Let's see what. Let's take the green herb. We're not poisoned, so we don't need a blue herb. Wait, are we poisoned? No, we're fine. Door's locked and won't open. Ah, our best friend, we hardly knew ye. But I don't want to quit. How do I... Yeah, set the flamethrower. Let's re-equip our shotgun. Farewell, my friend. May you burn spiders in the eternal rest. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Anything over this way? No. Alright. Let's... Okay. There's a hexagonal hole here. Alright. Is there nowhere to go? Let's take a look at the map. Okay, there's a door on... Looks like there's a door this way, so do we have to... Okay, it looks like we gotta move the weird U thingy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! Woo! Well, that was dangerous. Ooh, did the boulder leave anything behind? Oh, yes it did. A first aid box. Let's see, what's in the box? Oh, we didn't examine the flamethrower. Ah. can't believe I forgot to do that. Well, let's examine this. The end is shaped like a hexagon. Oh, hexagon crate. Okay, so the name changed. Let's examine this. Survival knife. It's a survival knife. Comes in handy in desperate situations. What's that say? AIMA? AIMA or is that AMA? Huh. Alright, well then let's examine the first aid case. See what we have inside. First aid spray. Excellent. Medicinal spray that can heal wounds completely. Neat. Alright. So let's head over through this door over here. Alright, so what do we got going on over here? What's it? Oh, that's fun. Alright. So it looks like we're gonna have to... Huh. We're gonna have to push this. Oh, do we have to turn it? Okay, so we have to push that statue onto this little turntable. But it's against the wall. So here's a hole for the crank. What's that do? Okay, so it pushes out that little section of wall. Oh, I think I see what we need to do here. Alright, okay, that puts the wall back. Okay. So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna push this statue until about there, it looks like. Nope, nope, nope. Chris, we're okay. Let's use the crank. Push out the statue. Alright, and then we'll use the crank again to recede the wall. Okay. So we're gonna get over here. Push out the statue a bit. Oh, nope, 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 nope. We're okay. Where are you, Chris? 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 There we go. Puts the statue onto the... Alright, so turns once. Can we step on it? Or, okay, I guess we're gonna have to push the statue off. Whee! And then we're gonna have to push the statue back. Oh, no, 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 no. This side, Chris. Over here. There we go. Alright, so now it's oriented the correct way. Let's get in front of it. A sidestep button would be so nice right about now. Okay. Let's get over here. Let's push it over. I think that's... No. Can we... It's like a little bit more. A little bit more? I think that'll work. Alright, now let's push it up. No. Alright, just a little bit more. Alright, that's a lot a bit more. I don't think that's gonna work, Chris. So let's get over on this side. Nope. No. On the side of the... There you go. Alright, that should be enough to push it into the... There we go. And then what is this? Something we can't carry. Alright. Can we use that? Oh, okay. Good. Now we're at full health. And let's take the cylinder. All right. So let's head back out. So I guess we're just gonna go back the way we came. Oop. What other items are here? Oh, that's right, the herbs? Yeah, the herbs. Alright. Alright, let's go back into the spider room. You still dead? Ah, I see you melted in the ground. Good. Whoa. Well, hello. Alright. Oh, wow. You're a tough one. Alright. What's that? Okay, so let's head back over here. Back to our trusty item box. Let's put the first aid spray away. Well, actually, let's swap it for the was it the cylinder? Because it looks like the cylinder. Or the shaft, there we go. That's the cylinder. It's like these two go together. Let's examine. It's a shaft. It appears to be some sort of key to start the power supply. Symbols are carved into its side. Alright. Let's examine the cylinder. Circular metal object with a hole in the center. Symbols are carved into its side. Alright, so let's just combine the two. Alright, now let's examine it. Cylinder shaft. Symbols are carved into its side. Will you turn it? Yes. Keep turning. Oh boy, puzzles. Keep turning. I think we can see where this is going. Yep, one more time. There we go. 4, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, so looks like this for the power supply. So let's. Well, actually, before we do that, let's save our game. We've done a little bit of progress. Now, I would hate something like another. For like a boulder to come in and squish us. We have to redo all that progress. Oop, there we go. See Chris taking an hour or so to write out a diary of what he's experienced so far. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna go through this door over here, right? Yeah, here you go. Go through this door. No, wait. No, door's over here. Go through these Alright, here we go. Here's the door. This should be the power room, the generator room, the whatever it is room. Here we go. What was the code again? Oh, it's the map. Examine. Are you really have to make it do it again? Or I'm not gonna. 4231. Alright. So put that in. A series of flashing buttons. Press 1. Yes? Okay. 4, 2, 3, 1. Power is on. Oh, now we get to go see what's down in that little dirty pit. Let's see. Should we keep the crank and the knife? Should we grab some health items? I don't know what's down there. No, we're gonna face this head on with gusto. Gets gusto. There you go. There's an elevator. Yeah, let's press it. Let's go down. All right. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, an item box. What is this? Is there nothing here? Ah. Basement 2. Ooh, this sweet, the scary basement. Yeah, we are in a. This is below the basement. We're in the catacombs or the tunnels or something. Oh, hey, item box. So we'll put our knife away. We'll switch it with some herbs, and then we'll put the crank away. We have 2 cranks. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's head down. Alright, what do we got going on over here? It's a button. A garbage compactor. There's a switch. Yes? Okay. Is this supposed to mean something to me? Alright, where the heck am I going? Oh, there's a door. That's the door. There's a door? Door! Alright. Ooh, ominous music. Is something gonna happen? What the hell was that? What is that? Hello? Oh! Come on. Oh, okay, that's creepy. Get the hell out. Bye, everyone. What's this? There's some kind of lever here. Pull it? Sure. Oh. What the hell is that? Oh, she hurt. Alright, there's a door apparently. Yeah, over here. Let's go through the door. Alright, is she gonna follow? Why are none of the doors the same in the whole house. Is that a thing? Well, this is like a custom made mansion. Like this ain't no McMansion, buddy. They built this to be a to be. Whoa, you can get on the to be like a custom feel. Ooh, you can get up here. Ooh, hey, ammo. Ooh, lots of ammo. Like if I had unlimited money, everything in my house would be different. All right, I'm gonna take that too. It's neat. You can also bet I'd have like a raggedy zombie running around chasing everyone. God knows I don't want to be bothered by anybody. All right, what's this? What are we pushing this thing for? Okay, we can do that. What's this thing? Okay, so she's not coming, thankfully. Device for transporting material. Start it up. Oh, is this for that trash compactor? Alright, so are we gonna send this guy over to the trash compactor? Oop. Push the box, Chris. Come on. Alright. I would also imagine that the custom doors would help clue you in onto what room you're going into. So if you have a big suit of armor, on the door, it takes you to the the armory. But if you got the giant death plant on there, it helps you avoid that room unless you're ready to fight the death plant. Okay, so do I have to go in? All right. Well, we'll go back.